holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are whole. We are amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Good morning. Luke Halpin, stand if you are able. Let's sing I Am Open. No. Happy, rainy, wonderful Sunday. Yeah. I am open to receive the love. Here we go. I am open. I am open. I am open to receive the love in you and me. I am open. I am open. I am open to receive the love in you and me. Let's sing that again. I am open, knowing that for ourselves. Here we go. I am open. I am open. I am open to receive the love in you and me. I am open. I am open. I am open to receive the love in you and me. You are open, knowing it for each other. You are open to receive. You are open. I know you are. You are open. You are open to receive the love in you and me. You are open. I know you are. You are open. You are open to receive the love in you and me. Why not say hi to your neighbor? Give a hug, a handshake. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living in Parker, beautiful Parker, Colorado. I'm David Howard. It is my pleasure to welcome you, whoever you are, wherever you are, on your journey. Yeah, who am I? On your journey, you are welcome here. We hope you feel the openness, the love as you walked in this place and as you hug each other, feeling that connection with each other. I'm glad to be back. I missed you last week. Yeah, I just does not feel right when I'm not here. So I'm glad to be back. I feel that love and connection. New York, a wonderful time. Yeah. Glad to be back. So I don't know that I have a lot of announcements today. I do want to ask that you all search your hearts and see if it's calling you to help out with our hospitality. We need people to stick around after service to help clean things up, put things away. We have a great team who shows up early on Sunday morning to prepare everything, and we thank you all for doing that. And so we just need a little help. There's Jennifer. I know she's right there. Jennifer and Catherine are co-chairing that committee now. So if you're interested and want to do that, you can talk about that. Once a month is all we're asking for, just once a month. And you can sign up with Sissy or with Bern. I think I saw them both here. Bern's back there. Sissy's right there. They're doing the scheduling, so sign up with one of them and let us know if that's something you're willing to do. So about a half an hour. Yeah, just a half an hour.
And it's family and you get good exercise.
Oh, there you go. There are lots of benefits for doing it, right? Lots of benefits. Yeah, put points on your walkometer, pedometer. Get your steps in. Yeah. And you get to serve and you get to connect with people. So wonderful opportunity. I don't know if there are any other things to announce. Wow, amazing. So thank you. Potluck Sunday is next Sunday. That's right. And we will have the Labyrinth will be out once a month now after Potluck Sunday. So we will have the Labyrinth back here. We were doing it every Sunday, but we decided to do it once a month now. So stick around for that. I have some food and walk the Labyrinth, and it'd be a great opportunity to get together. And yes, Happy Mother's Day. To all of you, Happy Mother's Day. I know some of you are, what do I want to say?
Not mothers?
Not mothers. We all had a mother.
I'm not a mother.
So we wish Happy Mother's Day. I know it's not always an easy time for a lot of people, but we thank you and we bless you. And whether you are a birth mother or a surrogate mother or an adoptive mother or a mother to the universe or mother to four-leggeds, whatever it is that you are giving that energy to, we bless you and we thank you and we celebrate you. And Happy Mother's Day. And I'll talk a little bit more about Mother's Day a little bit later. So now, let's have a reading. Our practitioner, Ann Grove, will share a reading with us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't want to steal Reverend David's thunder, so I hope I'm not. But our reading today comes from the book we're going to be addressing for the next 6 plus or minus weeks. The book is The Eye of the Storm, and it's not talking about that orb in your head. It's talking about that eye that you are. The Eye in the Storm, Embracing Conflict, Creating Peace by Gary Simmons. In a spiritual context, wholeness is the energy of communion, principle, purpose, and non-resistance. Wholeness is not outside of you, nor is it separate from you. It is the essence of your true nature and spiritual identity. And because wholeness is the foundation of your being, nothing can oppose you. What arises as an adversary in your life comes from within you. Seeing this is not a bad thing. It's important you know how you are creating resistance and tension in your life. It's important to see the relationship between thoughts of fear and lack and how they manifest themselves as experiences, appearing as if someone or something were against you. And it's necessary to take responsibility for your fear-based actions and the hurt they may have caused. You cannot experience your wholeness believing that someone or something is against you. You cannot experience inner peace when you are worried that something isn't right with your world.
Let's take a deep breath together. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world
invite you to settle in right where you are. Maybe feel your feet against the floor. Take a breath. Feel the chair supporting your body. And as you close your eyes to the outer, allow yourself to open your spiritual eyes, your inner knowing. And take that breath and allow the breath to draw your attention and your awareness deep into your own center of awareness. We call it inside, the secret chamber. We go into that place with the breath, with the intention, with the focus. Because it ends in the quiet of this moment that we find what is always there. That we come into conscious awareness of that which is always living itself in its perfection, as each of us. And we may call it God. And we may call it the higher self, the I am, the true light, the Christ, Christos. Whatever name or nature you know it to be, it is the truth of you, the essence of that which you are, your wholeness. It is in the quiet of this moment that we open ourselves to the realization of that wholeness, sacred divinity. And as you quiet your mind, centered your awareness in that space where love and peace and joy abide eternally, take just a short time in the quiet to invite a greater awareness of that which you are, I am. And as you awaken more fully and completely to that awareness, see every aspect of your being resonating, vibrating with that true nature. As you claim it, as you allow it to be, know that it does become your lived experience. And let us say together, and so it is.
Inside there is peace. Inside there is joy. Inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace. Inside there is joy. Inside there is sacred love. Inside there is sacred love. I was looking to the sky, hoping maybe someone would have listened, give me a design of what to do with my existence, looking for an answer, but
You two make a pretty good duo. Thank you. Luke Halpin, everybody. So good morning. So there's a great story that comes from the Hindu tradition, as far as I know, that says that at some point we all knew our divinity. Everybody knew that they were gods and goddesses, and they knew their power. But at some point, we began to abuse that power, to use it in ways that were not necessarily productive. And so the chief god, Brahma, decided to take that awareness away from us. But the question was, where do we hide it? And so he called together the lesser gods and goddesses of the tribe, and they were trying to figure it out, and they said, well, we know, we will bury it deep in the earth. And Brahma said, no, they will figure out how to dig deep down to find it, and they will discover it once again. And they said, okay, we know, we will hide it in the depth of the ocean. And Brahma said, no, because they will eventually learn how to dive the depth of the ocean. They will search the ocean floor for it, and they will discover it. They will reclaim it. Well, what do we do? Oh, we know. We'll hide it at the top of the highest mountain. And Brahma said, no, because they will learn to climb. And they will climb as high as they need to go to find it. So they said, well, we don't know what to do with it. And so Brahma thought for a moment, and he said, I know. I will hide it deep within them, so they'll never think to look there. So the idea, obviously, is that we have been searching the earth, combing the earth, the depth of the ocean, the highest mountains, to try to rediscover what is already within us. What is that? Our wholeness, our true nature, our power, our divinity, that we have somehow maybe lost touch with, but we seek it in other ways. We seek it. I would say I know, and honestly, I love actually getting the opportunity to prepare to come up here and share something with you, because then I get to process it for myself. I get to learn from it. I get to see, well, how does this apply in my life? And so I get to ask myself, well, how have I in my life sought? What are we seeking? We're seeking some idea of belonging or worthiness that the song was talking about. I don't know that I'm worthy. I don't know that I belong. I don't know my power. I don't recognize, because we have learned to try to seek it out here. How have I tried to seek it? Through relationships? Well, if I only find the right relationship, if I only find the right love, if I finally find that, then I'll know I'm worthy. Then I'll know love. Then I'll know. If I only have enough money, then I'll know I'm safe. Then I know my power. Then I can do whatever it is that I need to do. Or the right career, or the right house, or the right car, whatever it is that we might be seeking, some experience of that. And what is so fascinating about that is that it's like I didn't even know I was doing that. Right? It was just the way I learned to live life. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that I was doing that until I realized one day there's something that is calling me, something that is missing. And I like to think of it as this homing device that says, come home, come home. It's right here. It's right here. And so there's some awareness of that I know you all know. You felt it. That sense of, this is it. This is what I've been seeking. That which I've been seeking has been seeking me. Right? But when we are in this idea of trying to find it, I see it as this essence, this wholeness, this truth of us, this I amness of us that has its beautiful vibration, its frequency, its love, its peace, its joy that we talk about, right? It's that vibration of wholeness that is always vibrating right at the center of our being. And it's always calling us home. But there's also this other vibration that goes on for us very often. For me, I would say, too, is that this sort of chaotic vibration of thought and doubt and worry and grasping and trying to make things happen and trying to grab and trying to search for it and trying to make it all be okay, trying to be safe, trying to be whole. And what we recognize is that is what really creates the conflict, the tension. It's like there's this beautiful resonance of peace and love and joy right here, calling us home, saying, sweetheart. It is really the embodiment of what we think of, I believe, as the divine mother, the divine feminine, that nurturing, that caring, that calling us, that giving of itself, that love, that unconditional love that is right there at the center of all of us. No matter what body you wear, you have that divine feminine nature that is always just calling, like this loving, the most amazing, beautiful example of a mother archetype that you can possibly dream up, that's saying to you, oh, my beautiful child, please just let me embrace you. Come home to me. Let me nurture you. Let me guide you. Let me support you. Let me remind you of who you truly are. And yet we're like these teenagers trying to find our own way, grasping, struggling. And so it creates this tension, conflict. But the conflict exists within us. Our minds are in conflict with our truth. Our emotions are sometimes in conflict, and our actions are very often in conflict with our truth. And when we're walking around in conflict in ourselves, in this energy, this vibration of this love happening, and then there's all of this doubt and fear and worry and struggle and strife that's going on in our minds, and we're in this conflicted energy field, and we're walking around in that conflicted energy field, what do you think is happening in our relationships with each other? Conflict, tension, and anxiety. We're projecting all of that shit onto each other. And we're creating conflict. And then we see it playing out in the world stage. Because, again, if we only knew and only remembered and came home to the truth of us, then we wouldn't be struggling, fighting for our identity that we have so much attached to. That was my question to the universe this week. One of my questions. I love what Dr. Verne said last week about, I love the what if and the question. I asked the universe, okay, so how will I know? How will I know that I found it? How will I know that I've really found what I've been seeking all this time, or what has been seeking me? And the universe said, well, you'll stop seeking. And you'll just know. You'll just know. And you'll let go of trying to serve an identity that is in conflict with your true identity. You will stop serving an idea of your nationality, your religion, your sexual orientation, your gender identity. You'll stop trying to serve any of those ideas of self. And you'll just know. And when you know, and you know that you are whole, that's where peace is. And I want to tell you right now, I've arrived. Y'all aren't laughing. Yeah. I have glimpses. And I know, I'm guessing you do as well. Glimpses of that peace, of that wholeness, of stopping and pulling away. Like the song says, I'll leave this behind. Not forever, but I leave this behind long enough to go within, to find that center, to know my wholeness. And from there, I go out into the world. And so what are we willing to let go of? How do we do that? And I think one of the things that came to me as I was contemplating how to talk about this in relationship to Mother's Day and the Divine Mother, what really came to me was that one thing that we can do, we do have our spiritual practices. We have our prayer, we have our mind treatment, we have meditation, we have contemplation, and all of the things the practices that we engage in. But one of the practices that I think I would invite us to look at, explore maybe, is really inviting the awareness of the Divine Mother. Welcome the energy of the Divine Mother. And I want to say this. The Divine Mother is not outside of you. Now, we see the Divine Mother image personified in different traditions. In the Hindu tradition, it's Devi or Shakti, or by other names. In the Christian tradition, very often it's Mother Mary. In Buddhism, it's more Kuan Yin, the Bodhisattva of compassion. In Islam, it's Fatima, I think. And in the native tradition, which I love, is represented here, the Buddhist tradition and the native tradition represented here on this beautiful altar, is Pachamama, our connection with earth, nurturing energy. So as we invite that calling, that Divine Mother within us, inviting the awareness of that. As I said, to imagine, I know we all had different experiences of our earthly mothers, and Some of them were very positive, some of them might not have been. But I'm inviting us to look at this archetype of a mother, divine love, nurturing, supportive, giving, embracing idea. And I learned this week Carolyn and Reverend Ariana reminded me of Christa Piccola Estes. Clarissa Piccola Estes. Beautiful storyteller and writer. And I was listening to her yesterday, as a matter of fact, and became aware of something I didn't know. A lot of things I don't know, but this was like, so that the apple is very often a symbol of the Divine Mother. And so I brought this morning apples for each of you to have. And I want to talk a little bit about it. I don't really want to stand up passing these all around, but I want you to take one of these. If somebody would be willing to help, it's heavy. I know you're strong. Let me have one if you would. So I was fascinated by this idea that the apple can represent the divine feminine. I'd not heard that before. But as I thought about it and I read about it and I looked it up, it's amazing that it really represents abundance and prosperity. Because as they say, you can count the seeds in an apple, but you can't count the apples in a seed. And so as you think about that, you think about the apples and the seeds in the apple and all of the apples that are produced from one seed, abundance, prosperity, represented by that divine feminine. And you think about the apple trees and how they spread out and how they hang heavy with the apples and how that is this image for me. I love trees anyway, but this image of being embraced by nature, covered over like a blanket, sitting under the apple tree. And it's full of possibility and potential. That divine mother aspect. Because it is that mother energy that gives life and supports life, nurtures life. So when you invite that energy to come alive in you, to become aware of that energy of the Divine Mother within you, welcome the energy of abundance and prosperity. Welcome the energy of what is possible, the potential of life itself. And the love that is embodied as that idea of the mother, unconditional love. Love that is without condition. You don't have to do anything to deserve it. You can't do anything to undeserve it. It can never be taken away from you. And it is within us. It is who we are. You don't have to be anything other than exactly the perfect child of God that you have always been. And it is life itself. You know, whether you like the taste of apples or not, it can connect you. Every sense of your body can come alive when you bite in an apple. You hear the crunch of it. You can taste it. You smell this wonderful fragrance. And you can feel the juice as it runs down your chin. It's a beautiful expression of our connection with the beauty and the deliciousness and the sights and the sounds of nature. They're all around us. All around us. And that is such a beautiful representation of our wholeness. We are whole within ourselves, but we can experience that wholeness in our connection with each other and our connection with nature. Bite into it if you want to. It's up to you. But I wanted you to have a symbol. And I thought, well, what can I give us? What experience can I invite us into that could really connect us with that? So I was grateful for listening to that recording yesterday to let me know how beautiful this apple is, a representation of that. And so, as we look at this idea of Mother, Divine Mother, the Holy Mother, again, it's represented for us in so many different ways, in different religions, philosophies. But what I want to say is that those are all representations of a divine idea, a vibration, a frequency that does not, it exists outside of us, but not solely outside of us. It exists within us. It is in us, and we are in it. Embraced by it always. And so again, no matter whether you are embodied in a male body, a female body, transgender body, however your identification is, know that Divine Mother is alive within you. And as you embrace it, as we embrace it, as we allow our thoughts and our feelings and our actions to be guided by that, to be directed by that, then we do become those resonant fields of love, unconditional love, and giving and service and kindness and nurturing all of humanity. So yeah, can we today, this moment, truly accept and allow and embrace that we are the embodiments of that Divine Mother, having its life, embracing ourselves in our wholeness. And as we embrace ourselves in our wholeness, that energy extends out and embraces the world in wholeness, in love, in nurturing, care, sustenance, and support. And that, I believe, is how we create that world that works for everyone. So let's take a moment to breathe into that once again. As you breathe into the center of your being and connecting with that homing device, the Divine Mother that is always calling you home. Home to the remembrance of who you are. Home to that place within where you are nurtured, where you are supported, comforted, where you are reminded of who you truly are. Feel yourself embraced by that energy. Feel that energy as a blanket surrounding you, the warmth of the energy of the Divine Mother, holding you, loving you, whispering into your ear, you are the beloved. You are perfect and whole and complete. You can be exactly who you be. You can love whomever you love. You can travel, you can be alone. You can be present and know that you are loved, no matter what, no matter who, right here, right now. So as you breathe into that, as you feel embraced in that, I invite you just to maybe wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself that hug as you would welcome and invite that Divine Mother to embrace you. Holding yourself in your perfection, in your truth, in your wholeness. And as we accept that, we claim that, we allow that to be, and we truly choose, moment by moment, to embody that energy. We become the mothers of a new humanity. And we are grateful. And together let us proclaim. And so it is. Right. So now is the time when we have an opportunity to give, share from our good. Thank you for all the ways that you give, all the gifts that you give financially and otherwise, and we appreciate it. There are affirmation cards in the little cup on the side of the basket, so please take one of those, hold it in your heart this week, and thank you. So let's just honor that as we know that we are in the flow of that divine life. In all the ways it manifests in our lives, we are blessed in the receiving and the giving, and so it is.
And time, but you feel like there's something more. You hear voices from your past saying who you are and how you should act, but you only want to close the door. Feeling so confined, you search for a sign to tell you where you belong. Surrender to the moment, yeah, 'cause in a moment it will be gone. It's the letting go of what you can't control anymore. Awaken to the presence, the only place you can do no wrong. There is nothing else, so forgive yourself and know you are born in this moment. You are born here. Cluttered thoughts in your head about events that have not happened yet, and you want to turn the whole thing off. Ooh, stop the movie and break the reel. Well, start over and make a new deal. Well, maybe you've had enough. You've had enough. And you're never really here when all of your fears keep you tangled and alone. Surrender to the moment, 'cause in a moment it will be gone. are born in this moment. You are born in this moment. You are born in this moment. Yes, you are. Surrender to the moment, 'cause in a moment it will be gone. It's the letting go of what you can't control anymore. Awaken to the presence, the only place you can do no wrong. There's nothing else, so forgive yourself and know that you are born in this moment. You are born. You are born in this moment. Oh, yes, you are.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So I invite you all to stand if you're willing and able as we bless our offering. And know that as we open ourselves to the awareness of that divine life that is living itself fully, completely, wholly as each of us, that each of us is a vessel, a channel for that life in so many ways. And these gifts and offerings this morning are simply one expression of that life that expresses through us, and we are grateful. We know that we are blessed as we give from love, as we receive in love, and we bless and give thanks for these gifts today. And let us say together, and so it is. Thank you, thank you. We're going to sing out today.
We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new. We open our bodies. We open our bodies to this, and we dream the world awake. We hold to the starlight vision. Our love is a vow. We are singing. We are singing. We are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new. We open our bodies. We open our bodies to this, and we dream the world awake. We hold to the starlight vision. Our love is a vow. We are singing. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth. We are singing and we are praying. We are calling a new earth.